Paintball Guy, and today I'm going to be doing a review of Shocker Amp. This is actually my wife's gun, so whenever you see the color, you'll know that it's hers. So she was feeling left out. My son got his Mini GS, which is an electric marker. I got my 170R, which is also an electric marker. She was sort of feeling left out, and so we ended up getting her this Shocker Amp. So let's get into this review. So it does have a two-piece barrel system. One of the things I do like about this particular marker is it does come already set up for Freak inserts, which is really nice. So if you already have Freak inserts, these are the XL inserts. So if you already have them, then nothing changes with this, but it's already set up for that. It comes with the 688 standard. But if you have a insert kit, or if you don't have an insert kit, all you have to do is just buy an insert kit, but because the barrel's already set up for that. So that is one nice feature I do like about this marker. It also comes with a full set of Allen wrenches with the ball ends on them. Not just the ones you need to take the marker apart, but it comes with a full set, which is also very nice. A little bit of grease. Also comes with, a whole bunch of O-rings and spare parts to rebuild it time and time again. I don't know how many rebuilds there are in there, but there are quite a few, so you'll be able to keep the marker going for a while. Now into the marker. So this is your instruction manual on, how to set it up, how to program it. It doesn't give you, so here's like a little bit of a breakdown of your bolt and, what O-rings are there for it and what you're going to need and stuff like that. So it's not as detailed of a manual as like a plan and a clips on, but still a nice manual nonetheless. But there is the marker itself. It is a whole lot of purple. It wouldn't be my first color choice, but like I said, this is not mine. This is hers. So right off the bat, one of the things I do not like about it is your on-off for the air. You have to turn it in to turn it, turn your air on, and thread it out to turn the air off. Definitely not a deal breaker, but it's not as quick as some of the other ones, where they just snap off or you have the lever on the bottom. And the other thing I don't like about this gun is the grips are a little bit harder. They're definitely they're not a plastic grip, but they're almost like a hard rubber. I don't know how to explain it, but I don't know if it'll be a problem or not whenever we do end up playing, if these will be really slippery or not. They'll probably last a really long time because they're like a harder plastic. They're not like a solid rubber, but who knows? But I mean, as far as now, like inside, not playing, I'm not sweaty or anything like that. I mean, they feel pretty good. They feel like you can really grip it and they're not going to slip around, but time will tell in the summer. But like I said, definitely not a deal breaker. It's a nice looking gun. It does have the quick, the toolless part to pull the bolt out, if I can get it out. It's a little tight. It is new. Maybe I can get it out. There it is. So everything's new, everything's lubed up. So things are just a little tight, but that is how it is, but it is toolless. And it's pretty much, that's it. And then we'll just stick it back in. You do have to keep some things lined up. So on the bottom here, you want that straight down. That's what lines everything up. You just turn it quarter turn, and that's the marker itself. That's that's a nice feature. But like I said, this barrel, the two-piece barrel system that's already set up for the Freak inserts, that to me is a big bonus with these markers. That way you don't have to, you keep the whole look. So it's not like you're buying a marker and then it's not set up for inserts or something like that. You end up changing it out to a carbon fiber and it kind of ruins that look a little bit. But yeah, definitely some nice stuff. Some nice stuff with the programming they've done with this. So right now it is set up for the NXL mode. But this, just like anything else, I'm not going to go through all the modes and change anything like that. But everything in here is just stock. But it's, you know, if you want to get into the programming, it's hold the trigger in, turn the power on, and then you can cycle through and do all the different stuff. But this does have so with the programming, one of the nice things it does have that's a little different than everybody else's. This does have 3-shot burst. It has semi-capped and semi-uncapped. It has your NXL mode. It also has a mode where, so when you pull the trigger, it'll shoot. When you release the trigger, it'll shoot. So I don't know what the rules would be for that if you're playing like some sort of tournament where it's semi and it's capped. But it's, you know, every trigger pull you do, it'll shoot one. Every time you let off, it'll shoot one. So that's a mode that it has. So, you know, you want to read your manual whenever you're looking into the modes and see how you want to operate this thing. But that's, you know, they just give you some different options. There's also an option too that you can set it up, and I'm not sure which 3 modes it gives you. So instead of going back into the program to change the modes, you can just hit the power button and it'll cycle through the 3. There's 3 different modes, but I think one of them is full auto, semi, and maybe 3-shot burst. So I'm not sure how useful that setup would be, but it is definitely an option to do if you want that, because one of the programming modes in here is full auto. I don't know that any fields allow that. I don't know if there's any tournaments that allow that, but it is there. So that's the marker, and yeah, we'll take it outside. I'm gonna let her shoot it to kind of do the shooting portion of this, and but yeah, let's take it outside and get into it. All right, here we are. We're outside. This is my wife's gun, so we're gonna have her do all the test shooting. So let's get into it. Oh, what do you think? All right, so that's it. If you found any of this information useful, be sure to give a like and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss my latest content.